The Loma Fire threatened homes as it raced up TV Hill in Santa Barbara in May, but some people near the flames weren't sure if they were safe or not. As Ryan Fish reports, city leaders met with neighbors on Saturday about being ready for the next disaster.
Just below this charred hillside, many neighbors here on Santa Barbara's Lower West Side are still wondering why they never received an emergency alert when the Loma Fire broke out about 3 weeks ago. On Saturday, city leaders trying to talk through communication confusion. The city's fire and police chiefs on hand to recap that frightening night.
What we had was upwards of 50-mile-per-hour winds hitting that hillside in what's called perfect alignment.
I've never seen one move as fast as this one did.
Firefighters had to respond quickly, knowing the flames were going up the hill, as they tend to do, using door knocks in the interest of time to evacuate those in immediate danger.
Say an hour or so in, we had 11 fire engines at the top of the hill, and their task was life safety and structure protection.
But police admit messaging to people around the fire zone could have been better.
At the incident command, we knew where the fire was going, but in retrospect, the people who live down here would have no way to know that.
Equally important is the emotional traumatic damage that happened to the families on the bottom who did not know that fire travels up and not down. The look and fear in the eyes of the families down here on the lower side.
Those who live at the top of the hill but weren't at home were left scrambling for information.
Never did get any sort of emergency evacuation notice, so we didn't know what was going on at our house.
I think it would have fallen to their support network, who was not fighting the fire, to get the communication out and make sure those systems were functioning.
City leaders getting some praise for the direct outreach. Others, though, calling them ambivalent about the community's concerns. The message remains to sign up for emergency alerts at readysbc.org. In Santa Barbara, Ryan Fish for your local news channel.
City leaders also say that people driving into the fire area to take pictures or get a better view end up causing problems for first responders. Another concern from people living below the Loma Fire burn scar is the potential for mudslides. Santa Barbara City Fire is watching the fragile hillside. The city plans to close Loma Alta Drive just below before big rain events. But even then, city leaders are expecting only minor debris flow issues. They say an extreme event like the one in Montecito 3 years ago won't be possible on this hillside.
We hope in the next month or two to actually start to see some of the regrowth. There's a lot of the root systems are still there, so that's holding on to the hillside. So again, we do not see this being a huge public threat, but we're going to be taking it seriously.
A major rain event is not expected until late this fall.